Hi YouTube, it's me again. Just doing a last run of my oil rig because it's such a pain in the butt to run. It shakes like heck. This is going to be a separate video from my how-to. Yeah, there's my oil rig. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt to run because this thing vibrates like heck. I don't know why. I think it's time for something different. I will post a video of something different as soon as I get it done. I don't know when. Maybe by the end of tomorrow. Who knows? Well, here's the engine running again. Same boiler, same amount of water as before. Didn't change it. I just rearranged it, and I'm doing just fine on water. Let's see. I have to shut this off to connect this. It's a pain in the butt to connect. Otherwise, I like my other one. I use the Erector set belts. They're very elastic. You can use metal, but I kind of like the plastic. It takes a ton of pressure. I actually have to hold this thing down. There's the Erector set running. You can see it vibrates. You can't go below a certain speed or it'll stop the engine. That's about the slowest I can go. I could try and go a little slower, but see it. At that speed it's alright, but it's been a pain in the butt to work on. I want to go with something a little bit simpler and a little bit more easier to work on. I think the main problem is it's such a jerky movement. I was trying to make sure this won't smash under here. I added this support back here to help this from going twisting. It just got out of whack. I think it's just time for something different. I will be saving this gearbox right here because it works nice. It's in the right position, and it's a nice speed reduction. I'll probably be going with a little bit slower speed reduction. Holy heck. Yeah, that thing is a pain in the butt to run. I like this one a lot better. It's a lot smaller. Yeah, I have to unplug it. I don't want the... Ooh, that's hot. As you can see, this thing gets hot real quick. Yeah, I need a little bit better setup for this. I also have a smokestack. It's this. My dad was going to use it for his model gas boat. Just to punch a hole here, put a plastic ring here, and have two nuts that it sits in. Don't use that because this tank right here isn't big enough for the amount of condensate it produces. Let's try this smaller Erector set. This I can run a lot slower, and it doesn't jerk as much. Plus I can put it on when the engine's running. Stops it though, but I like this a lot better. Plus I have a small gear reduction. I have another right here and these right here. As you can see, it runs a lot smoother. I can run the engine a lot slower RPMs. All I have to do is hold this down or use a big bottle of a mini steam cylinder oil. I don't use this partly because I got oil that works just fine. As you can see, this pipette, use that, just squirt it right into the condensate. I can run this a heck of a lot slower. That's probably as slow as I can run the steam engine without a little bit. I think the pressure is getting down there. And the water is too. I will be doing a face video soon. I don't know when. I kind of get a little goofy in front of the camera. I'm okay doing this because I'm not in the viewfinder and I'm not giggling like heck. I can put it full throttle and it runs a lot smoother. This is the same engine. I also have a 70, which is a wobbler type, where this whole cylinder wobbles instead of having the valve. That uses a lot of pressure, yeah, to run it. I have it hooked up to a electric generator from Jensen. That thing uses a lot of steam to produce any amount of usable light. I have it pointing straight towards the engine so you can see that when I have the lights off. You can see it in another video. Yeah, right there. It's out of steam to the point that it hardly can keep going. I can keep doing that, but yeah, that's about it. Normally when I get to that point, I just use that to relieve any excess pressure. Happy steaming.